Good morning, my Apple customer and the viewer. I hope you are doing well in wherever you are watching this video from. Today, we want to speak about two things. I'll be dropping two videos today. One, I'll be speaking about the first one, I'll be speaking about roofing and housing generally. The second one, I'll be speaking about importation, people that are importing things from abroad to Nigeria. I just want to educate you guys because I can see that many people are falling into debt or they are abandoning their goods in the port, leaving it because they didn't work on it. And a lot of people have been coming to my inbox and asking me a lot of questions about shipping. So I just want to drop everything there so that you can learn a lesson. You can learn it how to do it because it's the things that a lot of people they is their work to if they want to do it they collect, but I just want to drop the tip here. I'll drop some important tips so that you can learn a lesson from. So back to our roofing and doors and windows and water collector. That is our major area of focus. We don't focus on any other place. Those are the things I do. So a lot of clients used to ask me, can you get me a bricklayer? No, I don't do that. People are not trustworthy. People, some people because of a lot of life. So I don't want to compromise. People are not trustworthy. Where I cannot handle, I don't do that. No, I work with a lot of people. They like me. Can you give me a carpenter? I'm sorry. They say, can you give me a bricklayer? Can you find me a person that will do POP for me? So if it's not my own boys that I know them, I can handle them. I don't do that. I don't do anything outside my scope because I don't like problem. I'm a jeje man. I do my thing jejely. So today, we just had last week that another building fell I think in VI. Another building fell in VI. I know that most of these houses are owned by people living abroad. And I spoke about all these things, how you can take precaution on it. And but one thing I just observed that we are not putting in place is the safety. You know, we have architecture, we have engineer, we have people that are working in the site, but we don't have safety department. You know, if you look at all this IOC, all this big oil company, they focus on safety. Everything they are doing, in fact, their safety department is more than others. In anything you do, before you work for them, they are going to train you on safety first. That's why everything they do is always successful. Everybody know his own area. You must go through that safety. Even last week, I went to a safety meeting. I went to a safety lecture or safety training by one of IOC in Nigeria. You know, every time, like there's one particular IOC in Nigeria. Every month they organize a safety forum on Zoom every month to their own vendors. They call. So once in a year or twice in a year, they call everybody to a safety meeting. Like a safety meeting, like almost like they can start from 8 to 4 o'clock. You know, you have your lunch there, you have your breakfast there. A critical safety meeting. So we Nigerians now, we are not, that safety area, we are not going there. That is why our money is perishing. Anything we do, we don't put safety first. That's why a lot of people invest so much in a building. They invest so much in real estate, but at the long run, the house collapsed. It went down. And if you check, they have done everything. They have engineers there, they have architecture there, they have structural engineer there, they have everybody there. But that safety mentality, that safety culture is not there. And if there is no safety, everybody neglect their job. Everybody, most people, they don't really focus on their job. You even see the person that is mixing cement is not even serious. And what I've learned from safety, don't use one particular person for a task for long, because that person can make a mistake. You just know that this person is a very good mixer of cement. Just before you know, you don't mix. Why don't you try another person one day? Okay, let him step aside, let him rest, let another person do it. Not one person every day. The same engineer on the site every day, the same architecture every day. Those people that are compromising because we don't want to pay them, we don't want to pay people, we don't want to do shit for them. One person will take a walk from morning to night. He will be there monitoring thousands of people. He will go and sit down, and those people will be doing what they like. That's why your house that you are struggling, you have gathered money for a lot of years, and you want to build a castle, and the house went down. Life lost, and money went to drain. And you will still be prosecuted on that. So, anything you are doing, please focus on safety. Bring safety first. Don't play with safety in anything you are doing, especially in building. I have already talked about how you plan your building. You do everything face by face, stage by stage. Let people that are good work for you, and make sure you give these people shift. Not one person will be the engineer forever. What you say is what you will see, especially in Nigeria. That is why you will be seeing architecture is countering the proposal of civil engineer in the site. Both of them never work together. They fight. This one want to be the oga, this one want to be the boss. And the problem, so safety first. You focus on what you are doing. Focus. Do everything step by step, face by face, using different people. You are building a house of not a house of millions naira, and you are having only one engineer in the site. So people have minimum 3 engineer. You have architecture 1 in the site. You have other. You now put all those workers that you are paying daily pay every day. You now put them everywhere. Nobody is monitoring them. They want to build a castle for you. They are bringing the mentality of building one small bungalow. Why won't your house come down? In fact, what I'm seeing, you see a lot of house, all these houses that are building these days, those houses will never go past 50 years. They'll be having problem. You see some house, you go there now, it has cracked. A lot of house that will go and do the roofing like this, the house are already cracked. See, I told you guys the scenario of what happened in Ibadan. I have a client in the US that built a house in Ibadan. My boys just roofed the house finished. They've not even reached Lagos. They were still on the way, and the house came down. The man called me that time. He said, maybe my boys, they shook the pillars. I laughed. I said, pillar? No, now, Abba, what concern box and pillar? I was laughing. Say, even though if they shook the pillar, that's what make the house just came down like they caught the pillar. Nothing happened to the roof, just sank down. Only 1-story building. And the man was sending money from abroad to the people that are building in Nigeria. But if you check now, he didn't inculcate people that are professional into the house. So everything he did now, he lost. The house that he has been building since 4 years perished 1 minute. 1 minute. After he has already buy a roof of 1.3 million, done the roof, and the house come down. When they check now, they were using 9 iron for a story building. They are using the block they use. They are using 6. No. That's not done. I told people, I said the difference between quality and inferior. The money is just money that you can use, you can give somebody, you can dash somebody. The difference between inferior and superior is just little. Why don't you go for that superior? You should always go for superior. Somebody will tell you, I will use 3 cement there. Another person will come and use 2 cement. You just go with that person that you're using. Why don't you confirm first? How is it going? Don't you always rush? I told people, don't always rush on cheap things. Anything you do, you negotiate. But You confirm first. Is this person telling me the truth? People who are building mansion, a lot of houses are coming down. See the house, most house they build forever, even though when they are still using rock to build a house. If I go to Ogbomoso like this, those houses are still there. House that our forefather built. Then there are some house that even the lintel they use wood to do the lintel. Some house the decking is not even concrete. The decking is plank, and those planks are still solid. Why now? Now that we have the sophisticated technology, we have the good chemicals, we have everything, but we still produce inferior thing. Now the smell are okay, the sound are okay, the people are experienced, the wood that those wood that are still before, they are still now. Not those wood that they plant with chemical, all those ones they grew. They are still quality wood. But when you tell people this is quality wood, is 5 naira, this is other one, is 2 naira. Person that want to sell, he will convince you to buy that 2 naira one because he know that 2 naira one is what you can afford because he know you. He will still convince you. I will tell you that one is quality, and you too know in your mind that you are seeing this thing physically, that you know that 5 naira one is better, and you want to use this thing. Why don't you go for this one? What is the difference? 2 naira from 5 naira. You do 2 naira hole, you lost the building, and use 5 naira hole, your building remain forever without maintenance. Some people maintaining a house. I told you once, I say if you rent a house for a tenant, if that tenant leave, you have to renovate again, change everything, change the sink and everything, because all those things are damaged because they are not quality. If you have quality sink in your house, it will be there forever. Nothing will happen. So people, abeg, let's go for quality. Everything we are doing, let's monitor people we are putting in the site. Not just being abroad, you are just sending money to one brother, is just bringing different bricklayer, different people in the site. You monitor material. You go for quality. Don't let architect be arguing with you. Some people will put architect in the don't let architect argue with engineer. Everybody have different work. Architecture give you an architect drawing, you should follow. Engineer will come, change it to this, and as soon as you are changing it, you are reducing this, you are adding stress to the house. When you change plan, a lot of things change. But some people will change plan. They will say, you see a lot of people that want to do roof. I'll say, okay, send me a roof plan, or let me see. You say the building has been, it has been changed from the original plan. It changed from the original plan, and you didn't even prepare the new plan. That's not how building. See, building is not especially people that are building structure. They are building 3-story building, 2-story building like that. You need to, if it's bungalow now, you can still manage it. When that one have problem, you can patch it. But story building, you need to focus on it, work on it, put quality, put in quality, professional. Let them work for you. Cut down costs and go for quality. We will not have people working in the site. There are some houses, if I even go there like this, to even enter the decking now, I'll be afraid, because the structure is not even good. God will save us. Please, let us go for quality, and let us put people that are. You see, you don't allow people to convince you. Just go for what you want. Don't allow people to. There is one site I just did last week in Ibadan. When we reached there, the woodwork was not completed, and the man is in US, and he told the carpenter were telling the man that the woodwork has been completed. When we reached there, we told the man, the first time we went to measure it, the parapet they did there, it's not good. Let them redo it. They told the man they did it. All the facing board they're supposed to put in the curve side, they didn't do anything. The polar spacing, they are using different polar spacing. There are some polar spacing that for Gerard they use 14 by quarter. There are some they use 15. And it's not our work. We just reached there because of time. I have to tell this man, can the carpenter come and say, if we should just leave the carpenter, we should just go ahead. So on us working now, we did those facial. We go and buy, the man pay money, we go and buy facial. We put it. We repair the parapets and woodwork. So as soon, when we are knocking the stone coated now, when we reach some certain place, see that the gap between those places are 15. So we have to remove it and change it to 12, 14 by quarter. So when I told the man, he now sent a message to the carpenter. The carpenter, you know what he was saying? He said that, if I'm the one that did it, that's how we do it. I'm going to pull something, I am going to. So he said those people are just spoiling. They don't know. I just want to collect money with them. I'm not collecting it. I didn't collect any money with the man. I just told him this after I thank God we did the video, so that next time, how can person be telling you that you do a woodwork of on the same house, a woodwork of 14 by quarter, another one 15? That means they are just doing it something. If you want to do 15, do 15, so that you will know that you are not using stone coated, that you are using step tile, you are using metcopo. But if you know you want to use stone coated, you use 14 by quarter. Why some places 14, some places 14 by quarter? A lot of things. The intersects, they are not set. You have to do all those things. But he keep arguing with the man. He said if he's the one that did he was paying because of the man didn't buy the roof through him, and he was paying because of the man didn't use him to install the roof. So he said if they are the one, they are the house, they will do it, they will drag it and do dragging. If you drag it, it's a wood now, it's a natural, it will still come back to its original shape and it will start leaking. Those are if you want to do some coated woodwork, 40 by quarter is it. If it is Roman, those wide Roman, you can use 15. But 14 by quarter is the best. Anyhow the wood want to stretch, it will be there. So those are the things that cost, but they want to talk, they want to sweet mouth the owner. You know the owner is just novice, don't know anything about it. They just want to sweet mouth him and tell him that this is it. So that is when professional come in. A bricklayer will be a engineer will say something, a bricklayer will tell the owner this is it, and because of the owner know that it's cutting down costs, he will go with the bricklayer suggestion. That's not how things are done. Everybody have his own work. Let engineer focus on his own work. Let the bricklayer do their own work, and let there be person that will be monitoring them. Not those people that some people will be rushing. They will not even mix the cement. The cement they want to use to do concrete, they will not even mix it very well. They will go and pour it inside the wood without even giving a pressure. They will just leave it like that. The thing is dry. You will see the thing is not holding everything. You will see when they remove some wood of a pillar like this, you will see she pillar dey lay. Is it pillar? For God's sake, all those things should be monitored. If you see some company, if you see Julius Berger where they are doing pillar, you know that this one there's one house they build in that registry, opposite that registry. When if I pass there anytime, I will just 5 days they are still doing one pillar. But we locally here now, we can use one day. We can use even lesser than 1 day to fill a decking and do the pillars of everything. Why are we rushing? Going where? The sun are not even missing properly. They're just missing. They don't have any gauge of quantity of cement they will put. They're just doing it so that they will. Nigerians, we rush things. The people that are working want to leave. The engineer is tired. He's sleeping somewhere. These people are just doing what they like. No. These people, you people that we are working for, you guys living abroad, you see how they work there. But when you come to Nigeria now, you're now looking for cheap labor, people that you want to use, no, it's not done like that. Especially if you are building. I'm not there. If you want to do other things that will not come back and you repay for it, you can. But when it comes about building, you want to build a house. Do you want to be living in a house? They say the house just come down, or you see, we know of that man that has made billions in abroad, come to Nigeria to come and start a business. Look at how the house collapsed and killed him. Killed him for his young daughter, those little girls. Please, let us focus on quality. Anything we are doing, let's go for quality. Let's go for people that know what they are doing. Don't allow people to sweet mouth you. Just like person, they did the woodwork. The house have different designs. I told this man, Metcopo will not work. If they install Metcopo on this house, it will not be beautiful. And I told him the differences between, if I do quotation of Metcopo now, the differences between quotation of Metcopo and aluminium Metcopo and stone coated, it will not be even more than 200,000. Why don't you go for stone coated? He agreed. The woodwork, the plan was due for stone coated. So now later, he said I should measure both for stone coated and Metcopo. He later agreed that he's using stone coated. Unfortunately, the man didn't even, if I chat him, he's not replying again. Before I know, he has done Metcopo. When they did Metcopo, everything was bad because of the design. No aluminium now. It shows, it's not beautiful. He did the video, he sent it to my carpenter. He said, my carpenter, he want to give my carpenter the contract that can come and remove it. When you tell people things, this thing, a house that is not high, just not too high, with different design. Why are you using Metcopo? Metcopo cannot be beautiful on it at all. It will not go. So please, when people advise you, I'm not telling you when people advise you, just ignore it. No, you put it into consideration and go with the one that is the best. Not that carpenter want to have favor from you, the engineer want to have favor from you. Everybody is just bringing his own suggestion. Something, get it yourself. Some people are smart. They go online, get something themselves. There's one woman that I just work for. Say you don't like using the one. Say you don't like using one person for long. That is safety for you. Using one engineer is the one that started the house, is the one that finished everything, is the one that what concern engineer and roofing, what concern engineer and doing other things wiring the house. Abba. So, we sell roof, we produce, we do woodwork of aluminum parapets, which is more affordable these days and is more cheaper. It's very fine. We do it anywhere in Nigeria. We can fuel our transportation. We come and work for you everywhere. We have quality aluminum products. But what I say, stone coated is the best. So always focus on stone coated because aluminum is even more expensive than stone coated now. Because of the shipment and exchange rates. Before aluminum was very cheap, but now aluminum is good. People that are using aluminum now, they have money. Some people will convince them that aluminum is better than stone coated. Because you don't know. Just like you say alloy, and alloy is better, and a single metal is better than an alloy. It's not possible now. So you can give us a call on 081 233 98890. 081 233 98890. 081 69 49 8907. 081 69 49 8907. That's my number. You can just go on WhatsApp and chat me and let me know what you want to buy from us. Whether you want to buy roof, you want to do casement window, you want to do frameless window, you want to do water collector, you want to do woodwork, you want to give us a job for us to monitor for you. Just call me on this number. We are here to serve you better. Thank you very much for this tip.